Hey everybody, just checking to see if you can hear me. Check 1, 2. Hello, hello, hello. Checking to see if you can hear me. Looks like everything's working. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm testing out this new version of Wirecast and trying to figure out how to go live for you guys. And right now what I want to do is I just want to show you real quick here a cool tool that I came across for Google Chrome where you can actually loop, transpose, and change the tempo of various songs. So what I'm going to do here is try this. Hey, everybody. I see some people are showing up now. Yeah, sorry, everybody. I'm trying to figure out how this new version of Wirecast works for being able to go live, and it looks like I kind of need to schedule it anyway, which is okay. But I want to show you this really cool thing that I came across for Google Chrome. It's an extension that you can plug in that works really great for guitar players for practicing. Now, it's called Transpose, and this is what it looks like when you go to the Google Chrome extension page. There is a pro version for $3.99, and then there's the free version. Honestly, I didn't even try out the free version. I just went with the pro version because it was only $4. Supposedly better quality in audio, things like that. But what I wanted to do is show you real quick how this thing works. Okay? And I know there are other pitch shifters. I mean, in transposers and things like that. You know, there's software like Amazing Slowdowner and Song Surgeon and all kinds of different things like that. And I have an app for my iPad. But what I thought was super cool about this is sometimes when I'm practicing, I'm just sitting there and I've got YouTube open and I'm practicing along with some tunes. But what sucks, of course, is that, you know, some songs are tuned half step, or I want to work on certain parts of certain songs or a jam track that I might be playing, but I want to do it in a different key or something like that. So what I want to do is show you real quick how this software works and see if this is something you might like. Again, there is a free version, so you don't even have to pay for it if you don't want to. But basically, let me make sure that you can actually see this here. Yep, you can see it. Okay, so there's this little plug-in here. And what you've got is a transpose section, a pitch section, a speed section, and a loop section. Okay? So let's say I wanted to learn War Ensemble. Okay, I love old Slayer stuff. So I want to play this song. But the guitar that I've got with me right now for practice is tuned standard, and they are tuned a half step down. Now, of course, I could go change out guitars and stuff, but I'm just playing, having fun, and I don't want to do this. Let's say I have 10 songs that I need to play through, and some of them are tuned standard, and some of them are tuned half step. And I don't want to, you know, change guitars. I just want to play. So I start the tune. Sorry about that. Now you can see I can control the song right from the plugin itself. So I've got my standard tune guitar, so what I need to do is I need to tune this up a half step, just like that. Now listen. Okay, so now it's tuned up the half step with the guitar that I've got, so I don't need to change guitars or anything. I just hit that button and boom, I'm ready to go. I can start practicing. Okay, let's also say that there's a certain part of this song, I'm just going to hypothetically move up a little bit here, but let's say there's a part of song here that I need to loop to practice with. So what I'm going to do is press play, and then I'm going to find this spot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this little loop button over here. Now I'm going to click this over here, this bookmark, and that's my spots. And it'll just keep playing that part over and over and over. Now, if I need to slow it down, I can press the minus, but it's easier if I just grab this, pull it over a little bit, and maybe not quite that much. Let's just say we go to like 73. And I can slow it down. Now, let's be honest. Is the processing of this little extension, this Chrome extension, as good as Song Surgeon or something like that? No. Okay, so when you slow it down, it does get a little bit glitchy, depending on how much you slow it down, compared to an actual software, you know, that you'd install, you'd pay for and install and that sort of thing. But for something to practice quick and cheap and very easy, I think it works amazing. Now, I don't slow down my songs all that much, so I don't really worry about this all that much anyway, but the transpose is the big thing for me. Now, let's say you go over to Pantera. We'll go over to Cowboys from Hell. Now, Cowboys from Hell, back then, a lot of the Pantera stuff was not a half step down. It was just a little bit out of tune. Quarter step, or often people will call it. So what's cool about this is you can go ahead and do this. I'm going to read your questions in just a second here because it's on the other monitor. But so let's say I move it up here and I start playing along and it sounds fine. Okay, but what I can do here is I can go over here instead of transposing, because it isn't a half step, it's just a little bit. I can go to the pitch and I can just pitch it up a little bit, maybe like 0.2% or 0.15, somewhere around. I mean, you have to mess around with it and decide what sounds best to you. But now it'll just subtly raise the pitch a little bit, so now it's in tune with my guitar and it sounds a little bit better. If you go back and play with stuff like Highway to Hell and a lot of those old AC/DC tunes, Jailbreak, oftentimes they're out of tune in terms of being an A440. Doesn't mean they're out of tune with each other. It just, well, maybe they were too, but that's a whole other conversation. But they were always a little bit out of tune. So, it kind of sucks when you play along and it's just a little out of tune. It sounds kind of weird. This way you can just tweak the pitch a little bit by clicking this pitch button and adjusting it to whatever you need. Okay? So hopefully that kind of makes sense to you. It's a really cool program. I was going to show you Damage Inc. too, simply because, this is another one I love to play. Starting at about 120 is when the action starts. I hate waiting that long. So it's nice because I can just set up a loop marker here. And now whenever I want to start the song, I just click that and it goes to it. And here's what's cool is over here, it keeps track of everything that I've done. So as I change all these songs, I can always come back. Whenever I open YouTube, there it is. And I can just click here and I can go, I want to do War Ensemble. I can click there and it opens War Ensemble. It remembers my settings and I'm good to go. So it's a pretty cool thing. Hey everybody, I'm glad you, does it make playing a tune up by playing it faster? Yeah, you can speed up the song. Let's be crazy here. Blast beats, there we go. Yeah, you can speed it up, you can slow it down, you can change the pitch up, you can change the pitch down. And again, it's just super easy. And like I said, if you don't want to spend any money, you can get a free version. I don't know all the differences. Like I said, I saw this and I got super excited because I was practicing actually a bunch of different songs. And like I said, it was $3.99. So I bought it as soon as I got it. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. Where to find it? If you go to the Chrome extension, the Chrome web store, it's this one right here, Transpose, pitch loop for videos. And if you've got anything else that works good for something like this, again, what I'm trying to do with you is show you something that doesn't require you to leave YouTube. You can stay right here. You don't have to download the songs and then put them in an app and all these different things. You can literally work right from the platform. So if you're practicing some song or you're practicing a lesson of mine or anybody else's for that matter, and you need some help, this thing it really does work quite amazing. So I hope that helps you a little bit. And let me know if there's anything I can do for you. You'll notice that the website, the YouTube channel, my Steve Stine channel, has got some new links where you can request a lesson. You can ask me questions about things. I've got a bunch of new stuff coming very soon. So, let me know if there's anything I can do for you and give me some ideas on some things that you'd like me to talk about. Please share the YouTube channel with other people. Let's keep trying to grow this thing and reach a larger audience if we can. And everybody just take care, stay positive, and I will